The European Union has extended temporary protection for around 4.4 million Ukrainians living across the bloc, but with a major change. From now on, new Ukrainian men of military age will no longer be eligible for the same protection, in a move Brussels says was made at Kyiv's request. The EU introduced temporary protection measures in 2022, immediately after Russia launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine. The system allowed Ukrainians fleeing the war to live and work in EU countries without applying through regular asylum procedures. The latest extension will keep these protections in place until March 2028, while member states debate a longer-term solution. But the new restriction targets men who are legally required to remain in Ukraine under Kyiv's mobilization laws. The measure will not affect Ukrainian men already granted protection, while those no longer eligible can still seek asylum through standard procedures.
The current temporary protection regime is due to expire in March 2027, and March 2027 is actually tomorrow. We need to maintain continuity, we need to maintain clarity and also stability, of course, and we therefore propose extending temporary protection until the 4th of March 2028.
Magnus Brunner, EU Migration Commissioner, said the restriction on military-age Ukrainian men was introduced following a direct request from Kyiv, as Ukraine seeks to retain potential recruits amid continued pressure on its military manpower. The decision comes as Ukraine faces mounting pressure over battlefield manpower shortages, with Kyiv seeking to prevent more potential recruits from leaving the country. EU Migration Commissioner Magnus Brunner said the early extension was aimed at providing certainty for Ukrainians living in Europe.
Our proposal takes into account Ukraine's evolving defense needs and recovery needs, and this issue has been discussed extensively with our Ukrainian partners, our Ukrainian friends, and also, of course, with our member states. To keep the protection framework credible and also aligned with Ukraine's legitimate needs, we propose a targeted adjustment. Our proposal provides that temporary protection should not be granted to newly arriving persons who are not allowed to leave Ukraine because of their military obligations under Ukrainian law. And this is what Ukraine has asked us to do, and this is what we are doing.
The move has also raised human rights concerns. Council of Europe Human Rights Commissioner Michael O'Flaherty warned that military-related circumstances must be assessed individually, saying protection claims linked to service obligations cannot be ignored.